This conference will now be recorded.
And today is like introduction to Pega. Like I'll be taking what is Pega and what is the purpose of that, and who can learn Pega PRPC, and what is the what is the advantage of learning Pega. Some basic things we are going to discuss regarding this tool. Okay, so who are new to this technology and who doesn't have any knowledge on Pega? So this session will get some understanding, some basic understanding you will be getting. If you already have some basic idea, no problem. And anybody new to this technology, so totally don't have any idea or don't have any knowledge about this. So today's session will give you some understanding, basic understanding. What is the importance of this Pega PRPC? Okay. Today is totally like introduction only, just what is Pega and its uses and where it is used in the application development. Okay, and who can learn this technology. So all those important points we'll be discussing in today's topic. Okay, let's go through these things. Okay, actually, Pega is used for developing web applications. See, in the market, many tools are there, right? So, which are okay, or many languages and many programming technologies are there. Give me 1 second. So, many programming languages are there and many technologies are there into development. So, Pega also does the same thing. So, which is used for developing web applications. But only thing is, Uh, actually, in the background, Java programming will be running and Java will be used in the background. Okay, when you're using this Pega technology, so it is totally built on a Java platform. Okay, but as a developer, we are not going to use Java anywhere directly or indirectly. So in the background, it will be running automatically. Okay, so when you're using this Pega, it will run as application. Like you will be using this application. Pega is not any programming technology, it is application. So Pega is an application, and using this application, we are going to build new applications. We are going to build like any kind of web applications. Example, web applications means again like banking is a web application. Like you will be getting Gmail is a web application, and these healthcare applications, insurance applications, finance applications, telecom, any government website if you open, those are all web applications. So, like in Java, what kind of applications we can develop? In Pega also the same kind of applications we can develop. But only thing is, Java is a programming technology and Pega is not a programming technology. Okay, it come under BPM tool it come under. Okay, what is BPM? I'll discuss in the next screens. And Pega is not new in the market. It is there in the industry from the past 30 years, but so many doesn't know that this technology exists in the market because Pega is not open source. Open source means it is a licensed application, and any company who want to develop applications in this technology, so they will be taking the license from Pega systems and they will be working on the projects, Pega projects. And maximum nowadays, every company is using this Pega to develop applications. So most of the companies in the market right now, 80 to 90% of the companies are using this technology. Okay. And why there is a demand, much demand for this technology is because it comes under total automation technology that is in development. So Pega is a complete automation technology. That is, automation means nothing but first thing is there is no programming involved directly. Another thing is manual work will be reduced. That is, whatever work we do to develop applications, all the features are built in here. Only thing is we need to reuse those resources and build the application. So in order to build those applications, in this what we are going to learn is what are the resources available and how to reuse those resources to develop web application that we are going to learn in this Pega technology. As a developer, you are not going to write any code. Single line of code also no need to write. And no need to understand that code also. Everything will be generated in the background. Just only thing is we'll be having some rules, like Pega rules we'll be calling. So if you know that Pega rules, how to implement and where to implement, you can become a professional in Pega. Okay, that's actually it is easiest tool to learn compared to any other technology in the market. and that is better. Actually, if you after learning this technology, you can also put some experience like previous what are the previous technology you work. You can replace that experience with Pega PRPC. Okay, that all how to do will going forward you'll understand. So Pega is not a new technology. In development, into development from 2005, they're using this technology. Like around 15 years till now, they're using as application development tool. But it is there in the market from 1983 only. Okay, but initially it is not a development tool. Some middleware tool it used. Okay, but later after 2000, they started this as a application development tool. Okay, so actually, even though the technology is there from directly into development from 15 years, still the demand is there. Okay, why means nowadays most of the projects are moving to automation. Actually, the normal programming projects and all decrease. That is like Java technology, .NET technology and all. The the thing is in the technologies the development is decreased. But backend they're using Java, they're using as a backend platform nowadays. Okay. But directly for developing application, they're using some automation tools they're using. So Pega is one such tool. And as of now, in this automation category into development, there is no competition right now. Even after 10, 15 years also, there will not be any competition. So why means? Because they're working on this thing from the past 30 years they're working, and now what are the features we have in this technology? No other technology can get these features. Means if they want to develop these features and all, it will be taking some 10 to 15 years for any new technology they come. So maximum there is no need to worry about this. So for the next 15, 20 years also you can survive in this technology without any problem. Because nowadays after some few years, generally any technology after working for a few years it will become means it will become old. Like there will not be any growth will not be there, or there will not be any improvement in the job. Okay, but don't worry for this technology. In Pega, there is no need to worry about such things. So there will be every year they'll be including some updates, like they'll be adding some new features and new updates they are going to include. So like every according to the trend, like according to the latest trend, so they will improve its features every year in the application. Okay, so that is the benefit why the tool is survived till now. Means even after 30 years, why the tool is surviving means because of its automation features. Okay, that automation features how it will be handled, you understand when working on this technology. Practically, when we are working, you'll better understand those things. And in this technology, comparing these things, like generally in the market, there are many technologies out there into development. All these are into development only. Some are languages, some are mainframe tools, some are CRM tools, and BPM tools also we have. Some other BPM tools are there in the market. See, Pega come under BPM here. Okay. So comparing all these things, I want to tell you some advantages in Pega. Okay. Why Pega is more popular than other tools in the market? Because first thing is there is no coding, and development time and production costs are very less here. Okay. So suppose if a Java project is taking some 2 years time, in Pega we can complete within 6 to 8 months. We can complete, and production costs are very less here, and maintenance is easy. These are some of the main advantages. So again, most of the main advantages, the maintenance thing is the main advantage compared to other technologies. So maintenance costs will be less here, and also the maintenance work to do the maintenance part and all. So the work will be very easy and simple here. Okay. So in programming technologies, maintenance is somewhat difficult process, but in this technology, the maintenance is the main thing. Initially, the development will be taking only few months, but after that, so long-term support and enhancements and all will be there. So that will take many years. Okay, like keep on there will be keep on updating the features in that application. That is the main part. So that for that purpose, the Pega is one of the best tool in the industry. Okay, and here other there are many advantages are there. Simple comparing other technologies. So processing will be faster, security, performance wise, all these are some of the additional advantages. So like that, these are all again here when there is no coding, there is no scope for any errors. Everything is like a template here. Okay, so there is no error redundancy will be very less here. Like actually, if you write any code means you'll be getting many errors, but here everything is in the form of template. So when you're using these resources, just we have to fill the parameters. So errors will be very less compared to Java. Only 1 or 2% errors only will be getting, and that too we can easily rectify them. Okay. So like that, these are some of the advantages in Pega platform compared to all these technologies. And some other things is Pega come under BPM tool. Okay, see every technology when you are using, so it will be running under some environment. Java will be running on Eclipse IDE. Like this Microsoft, this Windows .NET run under Microsoft on the thing. Like that, a Salesforce CRM environment. So Pega come under BPM. Actually, what is BPM is see this is one environment, and under this environment, this Pega will be running. But as a developer, no need to have any knowledge about this BPM. It is all backend thing. So what this BPM will do means it will manage the application development process, like a life cycle will be there. Step by step from starting up application till the deployment and live environment. Everything it is going to manage in the background, like how the requirements are gathered, how the analysis and development will be done, then testing, performance, okay, all those things it is going to manage in the background. So like that, every technology or every web application will be running on some environment, and Pega come under BPM thing. Okay, so it is a like that. Not only Pega, there are many other technologies in the market which come under BPM. Okay, Oracle BPM is there, IBM BPM is there, Windows BPM tools are there, APM like that. Hundreds of BPM tools are there in the market. So only common thing in all these tools is BPM is the environment in this all these all these technologies. Okay? So it will manage the main advantage of BPM is it will manage all the things in the background. Not only in Pega, in other technologies also. What are the other BPM tools we have in the market? So those also will follow the same approach they'll follow. Okay. So main thing is here in BPM, you'll be having some workflow diagrams. So like workflow diagrams means see, whenever we work on any application development, you'll be having some main things like UI, user interface design, business logic. Then you'll be having database connections, integrations. So all these are some main parts of the application development. So whenever we create them individually, finally we'll be mapping in the process. So process is nothing but flow diagrams. Like that in all the BPM technologies. So this is common thing. Like but in technology to technology, the shape names can be different like that, but approach will be common. The BPM applications will follow a like a process will be there. This workflow approach will be there. What are the things they are going to develop? Everything they are going to include in the process. We will be calling as flow diagrams. Will be calling. Okay, like that we can what are the rules we create according to the requirement and based on the design specifications. So finally the work will be added in these flow diagrams or the rules will be mapped in these flow diagrams. Okay? That you'll understand later. And the advantage of these BPM applications comparing the traditional application development technologies are, see in traditional technologies what happens is user interface, business logic and database connections are independently used. Okay, that is independently they need to use and reuse in the applications. But in BPM, the advantage is everything we are going to include in the process, like in the flow diagrams we are going to include. So that will increase the performance of applications. And other thing is it is a structured approach. Okay, so compared to programming technologies in these BPM technologies, advantage is everything we are going to link in the flow diagrams. So that will help in the easily the maintenance can be done without disturbing the other configuration. So they can do the maintenance or any enhancements in the application can be done very easily. Okay. So like that all the BPM will follow the all the BPM applications will follow the same approach they are going to follow. Not only Pega, any other BPM tools we have in the market. So those also will follow the same approach. So advantage of that is it will increase the efficiency of the applications and also the maintenance will become very simple. And this business process management, what it will do means, what in technically, it will connect all the work done by different developers, connect database and application easily, and connecting with external applications also will become very simple. So that is a overall overview. Okay. So when different developers are working, their work will be connected. So Pega with other databases and Pega with other applications also can easily communicate between them. That is the main advantage. And in the market, many VPN tools are there, okay, but no need to worry. They will not ask about any other VPN tools in interviews or anywhere. So when you're working as in Pega, so Pega structure and everything will be different from other VPN tools. That is, common thing is VPN environment, but internally the rules will be different in every VPN tool. Okay, Oracle VPN will have a different types of rules and okay, maybe 70% may be common, but the total look and feel of their applications and rules will be different in every technology. So as a developer, when you're working, you will be only using Pega VPN. So no need to bother about the other tools in the market. Nobody will ask any differences also, nobody will be asking. And actually in Pega is a product name actually, and this BPM is environment. But when you are working as a developer, the main thing we are going to work under this platform we are going to work. Okay, and the platform name is PRPC. Okay, actually in the companies whenever you are going to develop these applications, you will be using some platform or portal, and that portal name is nothing but PRPC will be calling, and full form is Pega Rules Process Commander, and this is the actual main application which you are going to use for developing applications. Okay, and anywhere you work in the world, because Pega is used in all the countries in India, USA, UK, Australia, Singapore, Malaysia. In all the countries, everywhere this Pega, there these projects will be running in all the companies. So anywhere you work, this platform will be common. Okay, so any company you work also, the platform look and feel options everywhere it is common because it is an application. When you are using one application, everywhere the application structure and business rules are common. Okay, so this platform name is PRPC, and using this only we are going to develop applications and deploy the applications. And here advantage is here code will be automatically generated and development time will be reduced and processing will be faster as I discussed in the previous page. And the main advantage of this other things is PRPC will automate the work. Automating work means mapping the rules in the flow diagram that we used to call it as automating our work. Automating our programming means here in Pega, everything will be in the form of template. Okay, just we need to fill the parameters and coding will be automatically generated or Java source code will be automatically generated. Actually, for Pega, any web application you are creating, in the background source code will be in Java format only it will be there. Okay, but we won't update that. Automatically it will be generated in the background. Some scripts will be automatically created in the background. Okay, so that is automatically it will generate the programming in the background. And other things is in the web application means you'll be having different things integrated. So when you're using this Pega technology, so you'll be getting some different things as a one platform. Like you'll be getting a database, you'll be getting application server, you'll be getting, and along with Pega, Java also get installed, and Pega framework. So these four things you will get as a package. Okay, when you are using Pega in anywhere in the organization. So OS you can use any OS. Actually, in all the companies they'll be using Windows only. They will run in Windows environment. And other things is you'll be getting the actually Pega doesn't have any own databases, but Pega will provide the license for any database in the market. Actually, for that project, some database is required. So they don't configure by like a third party. They don't configure. So Pega only will provide the license for the database. Pega only will provide the license for Java, and Pega only will provide the license for any application server like WebLogic, WebSphere, etc., etc. What is the requirement? Accordingly, Pega will have the license of all the databases and all the servers. And based on the project requirement, they are going to give the license for that. Okay. That is, Pega doesn't hold any own databases. Pega is not having any own databases and own servers, but Pega will be providing the license for any database required or any server required. It will be providing the license. So Pega comes with these four things mainly: one database, Java, application server, and PRPC. PRPC is also called as Pega framework. Actually, there are different terms will be there. Okay, we can also call it as Pega Infinity. So different terms will be using all those terms again. You will understand step by step. Okay. As of now, remember as the Pega PRPC. PRPC full form is Pega Rules Process Commander. So later again we'll be getting different terms. So the same thing we can also call it as a Developer Studio. Okay, we can also call it as a Pega Infinity Portal, Developer Portal. Any of these terms also we can call it as. Okay, but those terms and all you'll get in the next classes in detail. I'll be discussing again. And apart from that, in Pega, there is nothing like we cannot develop this kind of application. Any kind of requirement you get or any kind of domain you take, we can develop the applications in Pega platform. Okay, because see, Pega application is defined like any kind of application you take or any kind of application requirement if you get, so we can complete that requirement in Pega PRPC because there is Pega is not specific to any domain. Okay, Pega is like a overall platform contains like all the rules will be getting that. So by using these rules, any kind of application, any domain, irrespective of domain, any kind of web application we can complete. Okay, so without any coding, and most of the applications will be 99% all the applications will be into these domains. Okay, like telecom, banking, finance, energy, healthcare, insurance applications like oil and gas, government applications mostly, entertainment sector, life sciences, manufacturing. Like all these are the different domains where Pega applications are totally completely 99% on these domains only the applications will be developed. And mostly even in India also some applications are developing in Pega. But most of the applications are US countries, UK countries, like European based, like all those applications, like any kind of sector if you take or any kind of domain if you take, so process will be same. Means as a developer, no need to have any domain knowledge here. Okay, if you know the Pega rules, okay, you can irrespective of any domain, we can develop the applications in the platform. Okay, and Pega contains some basic architecture. Just I will discuss this one. Don't worry, again you will understand this better in the coming classes. See, when you are working in this Pega platform, your role will be completely developer. Okay, developer we can call, system architect will be calling, senior system architect. Like the different roles will be there. More things I'll discuss, you'll understand later. But I'm giving a basic thing. See, your role will be, if you are applying for any Pega job, means your role will be developer, Pega developer or Pega architect will be calling. Okay. And when developer is working in the platform, where you'll be working means under PRPC platform you'll be working. Okay. And anything Pega application means sometimes Pega to databases will be connecting. Internal databases will be there, external databases will be there. So Pega to databases will be connecting, and sometimes Pega with other applications and other applications to Pega also will be connecting the data. Like so, if you want to connect Pega with other applications, so that is other applications inside Pega. If you want to communicate, we'll be using connectors. Will be using. And Pega, if you want to use in any Pega services, if you want to use in other applications, we'll be working on services. And here other advantages in integration connections, all the things are built in. All the wizard configuration, everything. In other technologies, means web services, if want to work, the process is somewhat difficult. But in Pega, in this automation tool, so the integration setup and all, it will be very easy to do. Any kind of service or any kind of connector if want to use, the wizard will be available. Just we need to fill the parameters in that wizard and complete the web service configuration. So like that, these are all the things. And additionally, internally, in order to add the application UI part, user interface is built in. Other important thing I want to say is in Pega, 50 to 60% of the application comes developed. Okay, why I'm saying this means, see in Pega PRPC user interface, all the templates are built in, and business logic, everything, complete business logic is built in. database connections and database methods are built in. Integration connections are built in. Everything like your functions, everything are built in. So when everything are available in the platform, only thing is based on the requirement we get, remaining 40 to 50% we have to reuse the resource and complete the development. Okay, just we have to reuse the available resources and complete the application development. So that we are going to learn in this technology. Okay, so don't worry, again this structure and all you'll understand what is rule based, what is clipboards and all you'll understand better in the practical classes. You'll understand after some 4 5 sessions you'll get these things. And Pega, there are many versions in Pega, okay, but don't bother about the versions. You'll be learning the latest version. But if you get a chance to work on any previous version, also you can manage the work. Okay. See, in Pega, if you learn any one version, automatically you can work on any other version. Okay. See, coming to the versions, these are all some older versions, starting from 2006 now given because mainly application development main phase they started from 2005 and 2006. Okay, so from them there are different things, and internally again there are many patch versions also they are there, but only I have given the main version numbers only I have given. Internally again there are multiple patch releases also will be there like 5.1.1, 5.1.2 like that, but I didn't give all those things. The main numbers only I have given, and I have given the dates also. Now coming to the latest versions, last 2 3 years, this 8 is the latest version. Okay, now in the companies they're using 8.1 or 8.4 they're using. Actually 2 3 is also there, but they're not using much. 2 and 3 version they're not using directly. After 8.1 directly the new projects are started on 8.4 version. Okay, earlier they used main version as 8.1, but directly they're now using 8.4 as the main version. Okay, so now your training will be given on 8.4 version. Okay, and any in the future if you are working on any new project, you'll be working on 8.4 only. And any old projects are running, either you may be working on 8.1 version, or sometimes you may also get a chance to work on 7.4 also. See, don't worry. If you learn any one version in Pega, you can automatically work on previous version. You can work. Maximum 98% every version features and all, everything will be same. Only 1 or 2% changes will be there. That too, until we work on that particular rule, we cannot identify the changes also. But it is easy to work on any version. Okay, if you know one version how to work, it is easy to work on other versions automatically. Okay, anyway, you'll be getting trained on 8.4. Automatically, you can work on any other version given a chance in the real time. Another thing is don't bother about the versions. Imagine all the rules are common in every version. Okay, so any some differences will be there. Topic wise, I will be discussing the differences between versions. Okay, what are the differences? See, when you are using the features and rules, so regularly you will be using the same rules in the real time development. Okay, some new features and new things will be added, but it will take some 2 to 3 years to use those features in the real time development. So mostly what are the features we are using right now, so that is enough. Okay, and other things is in order to install Pega, actually Pega is having two editions. In companies they will be using enterprise edition, and if you want to install the application in your systems, in your local system, so they will be giving some home edition or personal edition. But personal edition or enterprise edition, both look and feel options are same. Only difference is difference I'll discuss in next session. Okay, maximum what are the tool you are going to, what are the application you are going to use in the real time. Same application you can install in your systems also. It's a full version. You'll get a full access, and you can also develop complete application. You can develop in the personal editionals with same features and same look and feel options. And if you want to install, these are the requirements. So any Windows operating system, or if you are having any Mac operating system also, you can install this Pega. RAM is 4 GB minimum RAM. This is the minimum size. If you have less than 4 GB means sometimes it may not support. Okay, so make sure you are using minimum 4 GB RAM, and free space in any drive 10 GB free space is required. Okay, so these are the main I think these are common in any system nowadays. I think these that is no need to have any high-end configuration. A basic operating system with basic processor with this 4 GB RAM and 10 GB free space. These are enough to install Pega in your systems. Okay? And installation process I'll be discussing in tomorrow's session. Once again, I'll repeat what are the things I discussed. Whom is the some join in the middle, some students. See, Pega is a development tool, guys. Pega is used for developing web applications without any coding. So it is in the backend, Java is installed, and Java will be running in the background when you're using this Pega platform, because some 30% of the features which we have in Pega are developed using core Java. So that's why in the Pega platform server, Java application of Java setup also will be running in the background. But as a developer, you will not do anything related to Java. You will be directly using the Pega rules to add or develop any applications. Okay? And Pega comes under totally automation tool. And some advantages coming to other technologies in the market are, so there is no coding, development time, production costs are very less. So security wise, performance wise, this is one of the best technology if you compare with any other technology in the market. And in Pega come under BPM environment. So BPM means it will manage end-to-end application development in the backend. As a developer, you will not do anything related to BPM. It's just a backend environment. And in BPM tools, advantages. So any UI rules or database rules or business logic or integration rules we create. So finally, we need to include in the process. That you will understand better after some 2-3 classes will be working on the workflow diagrams. Then you'll understand better how to include these flow diagrams and how to map the rules in the flow diagrams. And in the market, many other tools are there, BPM tools, but there is no competition to Pega right now. And Pega actually main platform name is PRPC. So we'll be calling as Pega PRPC BPM. Okay, in that Pega is a product name, PRPC is the platform name, and BPM is the environment name. So this PRPC is the main thing. If you want to open application, work on the application, so we'll be calling it as PRPC. We'll be calling full form is Pega Rules Process Commander. And along with Pega, you'll be getting one database, one application server Java, and Pega PRPC will be installing. So as a package, and how to install and all. Tomorrow's class we are going to understand this. And Pega will support all the domains in the market. There is nothing like if you take any domain, you can develop that application in Pega PRPC, because the rules whatever we have in the platform are common for any domain. Okay, there is nothing like a specific to domain will not be there. Irrespective of domain, any kind of application we can develop using the Pega rules. Mostly all the applications will be developed in these domains only. And Pega architecture, Pega, your role will be developer. So when you are developing applications here, so Pega comes with all the built-in features. So you will be communicating with internal databases and external databases for connection purpose. And Pega sometimes 30% of integration work will be there. So web services concepts also will be using. So Pega with other applications and other applications to Pega will be communicating. So that also will be working in the coming classes. And versions, many versions will be there, but always you will be learning the latest version. So in the latest version, what are the features we have? Maximum 95%. In old versions also the same rules only. Maybe in every new version some new features will be implemented, but old features will be maximum it will be same. They'll not change any old options or old features. Maybe color schemes and look and feel of application they may change, but apart from that, any version you work, automatically the rules are Pega rules are common. So what are all these Pega rules? You will understand from Monday class. You will understand better. And system requirements to install Pega PRPC, very basic OS like any Windows operating system. 64-bit is required, and RAM 4 GB and 10 GB free space is required. Okay? And if you are using Mac also, under the Mac operating system, you can install the Windows image, that is VMware. Under that, you can install the Windows image, and inside the Windows image, you can install Pega PRPC. Okay? And how to install Pega, I'll discuss in next session. Tomorrow's session we'll discuss. So before that, some basic points regarding this. So in order to learn this Pega technology, see, without any pre-knowledge, like without any prerequisites. See, previously you are working on some technology, so you don't have any programming knowledge, or you don't have any coding knowledge, or you don't have any total IT knowledge is not there. Anyone can learn this technology because this is application only, right? See, if your previous work experience is totally into non-IT, they can also learn this technology. Okay, because so in order to learn this Pega PRPC, no need to have any prerequisites. That is the first advantage. Anyone can move to this technology without any prior experience. And after learning this technology, you can put some experience on Pega, and automatically you'll become a professional in Pega. And previous, like if you want to put some experience on this technology, so minimum 2 to maximum 5 to 6 years in India. In India means up to 4.5 you can keep. In abroad, who are joining from USA, so they can keep up to 7 to 8 years experience on Pega they can keep, because maximum in USA the minimum experience they will put 5 years they are going to put. So in India means maximum we can put up to 5 years on this technology. Okay. So previous experience whatever it is, so don't worry. I'll be giving the projects how to put the resume and what are the projects you can put at all that I'll be giving to you. I'll be sharing with you. And first thing is no need to have any prerequisites to learn Pega PRPC. Okay, you don't have any knowledge on anything, like no database knowledge, no Java knowledge, no any other knowledge regarding IT. So anybody can learn this technology. Okay, and what are the basics, like roots concepts will be there. So that I'll be discussing in the sessions, like what are classes and importance. Only those things you'll be having some knowledge that I'm going to discuss as part of the training. Apart from that, so without any prerequisites, you can learn Pega PRPs. And who will be using the applications, main applications which are developed in Pega? See, generally, if you take a banking application, so the main application will be used by the employees of the bank. The other application, small part of application will be used by common people, like login, account login. Then basic preferences will be there, like we can check the account details, transfer the amount to that some persons, like that. Only basic sample application will be accessed by common people, but main application will be accessed by the employees of the organization. If like any kind of application also, telecom application if you take, like telecom employees will have the main access to the main application access they'll be having. Government application will have the main application access will be having for the government employees, like that. Who are end users means the employees of the organization or back operation team we can say. And difference between Pega and other traditional programming languages are in the second screen. I've given the points, right? All the points you can mention. And difference between Pega, BPM and other BPM tools, and why Pega is the leader in the BPM category means, see in other BPM tools what happens means, like in Pega, without coding we cannot compete the development in other technologies. If you take other technologies in the market, again some 30 to 50% coding we need to define. See, every BPM technology will not means it will not we cannot complete the development without any coding. In Pega means they developed their own resources. Accordingly, we are going to reuse and complete the development process. But in other technologies, there are no resources to complete the application development without any coding. So in other technologies, compulsory coding is required. That without coding we can manage in the Pega platform. And as a developer, you don't need any domain knowledge is not required, and at the same time, no need to have any functional knowledge. Okay? Because domain knowledge, why not required means here we are not going to develop application based on domain. It is based on the requirement we are going to develop the applications. And what is functional knowledge means how application will function. See, functional knowledge and all BA will be having, business analyst they will be having. So they will communicate with the business users and they'll gather the requirement then. So then they'll share the data to the tech leads and team leads. So they will again prepare the test case documents and specification documents, like user stories they are going to create, and share the work with different developers in the platform. And framework, see Pega is a actually Pega itself, PRPC itself is a base framework. But apart from that, some companies and Pega systems also will be providing some frameworks license it will be having. Suppose if a company is working regularly on some finance applications, so they like that they can create their own framework, or They can also purchase some frameworks from the Pega system. Actually, framework is again nothing but a developed application. Okay, so more about framework you'll understand in the Monday class. You'll understand better about that. So framework is a reusable applications we used to call it as framework. Okay, so actually Pega systems will be having some licensing frameworks will be there. If any company want to reuse those frameworks, additionally they need to separately they need to purchase them. Okay, by default they will not get access to framework. If they need any framework separately, they need to purchase. But most of the companies what they'll be doing is they'll be developing their own framework. Suppose if a organization is regularly working on some healthcare application, they'll be developing their own framework. Okay, from the first application whatever they created, again the same framework they'll be reusing in the other applications. But that is their internal thing. Don't it will not be, that is they'll not give the details to anyone, any other clients or anyone. That is internal thing, company internal thing, that is. Okay, so don't worry, framework is also developed using Pega rules only. So if you just go through that 1 hour, you can get the knowledge about the frameworks. Okay. So PRPC is the default framework. Like that, any organization can develop their own frameworks also they can develop. And role of Pega developer. Actually, in Pega, there is nothing like you have to only do this part. Okay. See, in some technologies, only as a developer, they'll only involve in the UI part. They'll only do the business logic. They'll add only the database connection separately. But in Pega, everything you have to involve in every role. Like UI part, you'll be working. Business logic part, you'll be working. Database connections, you'll be creating. Database connections means some methods will be there. You'll not write any again queries will not be writing. Some methods will be there. So those things we have to do. Some unit testing we have to perform. Integrations we have to work. Some admin part will be there. In Pega, separately admin will not be there. So developers only will be admin. Admin role will be only 5 to 10% only will be there. But some advanced admin roles means some senior system architect and lead architects will be there. Some basic admin roles will be done by up to 4 years and 5 years. Some basic admin work will be there. Again, more than again seniority level, advanced administration works are there. Means it will be handled by lead architects will be there. Lead architects means like who are having experience more than 6 7 years experience are there. Those will be called as lead architects or senior system architects. That I will discuss. Other roles I will discussing later. But as a developer, your role will be means if you are learning Pega means you must learn completely how to learn. Okay. So there are some institutes or some people they'll be only telling that only some basic things. If you know you can work as a Pega developer, but that is not true. If you are learning Pega means you have to learn perfectly and completely. In this platform, other roles also will be there. BA part also in the same platform will be there. That is BA work also they will be doing in the same platform. Lead architects will be there. So their work also will be in the same platform. Okay. But as a developer, you'll be your roles will be like CSA, CWSA levels will be there. Okay. Certified system architect and certified senior system architect. So up to that level, you must have the knowledge. Okay. Even if you join as a fresher also, actually nobody will take as a fresher. Minimum 1 year experience compulsory. Any company if you are joining, at least minimum, at least you have to put minimum 1 year experience. Okay, but without directly freshers also they'll be taking, but they'll take it as a fresher recruitment, and they'll be moving to the projects. Okay, they don't know that they will move to the Pega projects initially, but if they actually in every team freshers will be there, but directly as a Pega fresher they will not take. Okay, but most of the scenarios 90% freshers, only 1 or 2 people only will be there in every team. Mostly they'll be having at least 1 to 2 years experience minimum will be there, and later 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years, like that they'll be having different levels of people will be working. And maximum most of the persons, most of the team members, 95% they'll be doing the common work. Okay, even 7 years person also will be doing the same work what 2 year developer is doing. Like everyone will be having the same knowledge on the rules. Okay, that is the one important thing in Pega. Even if you join as a fresher also, you must have a complete knowledge on all the rules, because when a work is assigned to you, based on the requirement, you have to use all the features you have to know. If you know, then only you can work on the Pega platform. So you'll be learning completely and perfectly you have to learn when you learn Pega. And certifications will be there in Pega. So CSA, or we can say PCSA, PCSA. So these certifications and all, if you want to at least, if you want to apply for Pega job, the first level you have to complete. Then only you can apply for any Pega job. Okay. Certifications are very easy. You can easily clear the certifications. I'll give the material. If you prepare that, you can easily complete the certification. Okay. So if you are putting some experience means the compulsory CSA and CWSA certifications you have to do. And who can learn Pega means I told you right, without any background knowledge and without any IT knowledge, anybody can learn this course. And career wise and opportunities wise, even in this recession time, there are many jobs for the Pega developers. Okay, even there are many offers are going on even in the last 2 3 months also. Even when there are no openings for other technologies, so in Pega still some openings are running on. Okay, and after this September and all again in December again there are huge openings they are going to take because again from December maximum it will become normal. I don't know about other technologies, but in Pega means there are a lot of openings from December this year. So by that time, if you get ready, so there is a lot of openings they are going to have everywhere, not only in India, everywhere in the market. Any other countries also, the job market is very good for Pega. Not only now, even after 5, 10 years, 15 years also, there is same demand will be there for the Pega developers. And growth wise, for Pega developer, career growth will be very high. See, even if you don't have any project also, they will not remove Pega developers. If there is no project in the company also, they'll keep the Pega developers and they will never remove. Even for suppose, just worst case I'm saying, even for 2 years if there is no project also, they will not remove Pega developers. That is the demand they have for the Pega developers in the companies. Okay? And growth wise, why I'm saying is 100% that at least even if there is no increments for other technologies. So Pega developers will be getting a better increment every year. Okay. So irrespective of technology, so Pega developers will be getting a better growth every year in the companies. So if you change any company, also you'll be getting a good market and good salary you'll be getting. Don't worry about the packages and pays. So Pega is industry wise. So Pega is number one in the standards, industry standards. So that one no need to worry. Only thing is if you are really interested in moving to this technology, so only concentrate on the these concepts and all. What are the concepts you are going to learn in this training? Just concentrate on these terms and concepts. So the other things and all it will automatically work. Okay. So because Pega, you can see if you start your career in Pega, so till end of the career you will be in the same technology without switching any other job in between. So we can end the career in Pega PRPC itself. Because the thing is in Pega there are many other apps will be there, like many other applications will be there. So without any, see, if you want to improve your package or improve your knowledge, so you can learn other technologies in Pega, like Pega RPA will be there. But anyone, if you want to first of all get into Pega, the base is Pega BPM is the base. Because anywhere, first of all, if you find any jobs in the market, so if you want to first of all get into Pega means you have to join as a Pega developer only you have to go. Then additionally you can move, like you can learn in many things internally, but we have to learn by own only. There will not be any separate other for other technologies. They will not be providing any trainings in Pega. We have to learn by self. Pega separately course guide will be there. You can learn by your own. You have to register by the Pega systems. That will be free only. Other things and all will be free. But Pega BPM means you cannot get the complete knowledge in that. That's why Pega BPM they will be taking the trainings separately outside, so that once you get into the Pega BPM, so internally again you can, if you want to grow your career or if you want to better your options in the Pega companies, so where you can learn Pega RPA, you can learn in the future. You'll be having Pega DSM, will be having like that. Many other things will be having. Okay, but initially if you want to start the career, so for the first 1 or 2 years you'll be working as a Pega BPM. Okay, and later you can increment your, that is you can grow your options in the Pega where you can get easily you can get the increment. If you have more certifications you'll get the increment according to the Pega standards. And this is the basic thing, guys, just introduction to Pega. And coming to the This week I'll be taking today, that is today, and tomorrow we'll be having installation part, and regular classes will be starting from Monday. That is, if US students who are there, so for them it is Sunday evening. For IST students, it is from the Monday morning. Okay, so today and tomorrow we'll have the session, and today class is completed, and tomorrow same time we have to join. So link is also same, and after tomorrow class again the regular classes will be starting from Monday. It will be starting. Okay. So meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Anyone, any questions? The questions, anyone? From your side, any questions?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Rakesh. Uh,
Yes, sir.
okay, after that web application completed, who will be the maintaining this one?
See, maintenance also development team only will be doing. The maintenance also will be done by the regular rules only they'll be using. So any enhancements or any modifications are there in the application, they're going to be using them. Again, Pega team, some separate team will get into the maintenance project. So they'll be
Oh,
continuously supporting and assisting. So that is also role of Pega developer.
okay, okay.
And so others, so Rakesh, Ram, Srini, Sriram, Sagar, Tirupati, Lokesh. So any
Sir, could you
questions?
send me the this record session, sir?
Yeah, recording you will be getting here. Actually, you'll
Yes.
be getting the
Okay.
recording. See, first 1 week
Yes.
you can download the recording, and from after the 1 week you will be getting the view access to all the classes. Lifetime access you'll be getting. So where you
Okay,
can
sir.
access anytime. Like Google Drive, I'll be sharing. But first five
Okay.
classes you can download. First week classes you can download. But from second week you'll be getting the view access. Okay, view access means you can only view. We cannot download. But you'll be getting
Okay.
the lifetime access for these classes. Even
Okay,
after the
sir.
training, you can access these videos.
Okay.
And tomorrow will be class regarding application installation. Okay, so we'll be discussing what is the installation process, and I'll share the software tomorrow. Okay, and you can complete in the installation in the weekend in your systems. And from Monday, regular classes will be starting.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so actually, your coordinator will send the mail for today. From tomorrow, I'll be sending the mails from my.
Hello. Hi, this is
Yes, sir.
Tirupati.
Yes, sir.
For certifications, you can charge any amount or you can provide free certifications.
Oh no, certification is once mute a microphone. I'll tell you. See, certification we need to give it from the Pearson view. Okay, Pega systems is associated with Pearson view. Okay, so if you want to
Oh,
access, okay, please mute a microphones. I'll tell you. Once mute microphones. Yeah. So Pega certifications are done from the Pearson view. Okay. So those all the certifications are officially done from Pearson view, and it is $175. Okay. Pega certification is $175 with taxes. So if you want to write the certification, you have to pay to the directly to the Pearson view. We have to pay. We have to, like vouchers will be there, or you can directly pay the amount. And if you want to write the certifications, there are some centers will be there. Pearson view authorizer centers will be there. In every city, some 5 to 10 centers are there. In Hyderabad, 20 to 25 centers are there. Like that, in every city, there are some centers are there. How to write and where to write, I'll be guiding you that one.
no, no. One of my friends getting two certifications with the amount of 50K. That's why.
No, 50 type will not be taken. Okay, that is not no need to spend 50K for that. Just $175 is enough for each certification. Okay, if you want to write by your own, $175. If you need any proxy for the certification, 15,000, sorry, 1,500 or 2,000 extra they'll be charging. Okay, so don't no need to pay 50K. That is not a genuine one. Okay, see anybody want to attend the certification, they has to attend from Pearson view. Okay, there is no other source to write the certification, and there is no other way to write the certification. Okay? So Pega certifications will only happen from Pearson view. Like GRE TOEFL exams you're writing, right? So from the same Pearson view, you have to write the Pega certifications. I'll guide you. I'll give the link for all the things. Okay, going forward. So, but only certification exam is only $175. That is in INR, it will be around 13,000 or 13 changed. And later it will be again any taxes. Sometimes they'll be adding taxes. So overall with the taxes, it will be only 15,000. It will be finally. Okay. And additionally, if you need any proxy in India means you can also go for proxy. Proxy means they'll be helping you to clear the certification. They'll be charging maximum 1,500 to 2,000. They'll be charging. That is a maximum. Anybody want to spend? So that is enough. Maximum to go the certification to actually, if you want to apply the Pega resume, CSC is enough first of all. Later, if you once you get the offer, then you can go for the CWS exam. So again, more details regarding certification shall be given. So any other questions?
Hi, this is Srini here.
Yes, sir.
This with regards to the validity of the application which we'll be installing. Is it a trial version or how long
that
we
is a
can
free
use it?
version. It will be lifetime. Until you remove from your PC, it will be lifetime. Okay, it will not be any expiry will not be there for that. There is no
Okay.
expiry for the application which you are going to install.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, that's for today, guys. And tomorrow I'll be taking the installation part. So same time, so you'll be joining at the same time, same link for the next session. So we'll see tomorrow, guys. Anything you can mail me.
Okay.
Thank you. You'll be getting the recording maximum by afternoon. My time, Indian time. By afternoon, you'll be getting the recording from your coordinators. They'll send the mail to you. So from tomorrow, I'll be sending the details from my email ID. So thank you, guys. We'll see tomorrow. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. When is the next batch getting started after this?
After this, mostly in September again. September and September third week or something.
For that batch also?
That batch timing will be 7:30 to 9.
Okay, okay. Okay,
This
thank you.
batch is currently 6:30 to 7:30.
Yeah.
Because other batch is already 60% is completed and 40% course is there for them. Maybe it will complete by September 1st or 2nd week. Maximum it will start is other batch will be starting by September 10th. I can start most probably.
Okay.
September 10th.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So we'll see tomorrow same time.